Hello, my friend. Welcome to Radiant Resilience. I had a request to do a little video for some face yoga. So just like the rest of our body, we have muscles, connective tissue, fascia in our face. And there are some parts of our face where we might not be using the muscles a whole lot, some places where we might overuse, as well as we can get tightness from tension patterns that we hold in our face, just like our body. So we're going to be working a little bit on that. Of course, if something doesn't feel right for you, you're going to skip it and we're just going to have fun with it. So the first thing I want you to do is we're going to release a little bit of the maybe tightness that you might be carrying in your face. So you're just going to place your hands on your forehead, and you can do fingertips or the flat of the fingers, however works, but we're just going to slide the forehead skin across the bone. So you're just going to go side to side. And you're gonna sit up nice and tall, relax your shoulders, neck is in neutral, so make sure you're not jutting your chin forward, just bringing it back. And then just slide the forehead skin across side to side on the skull. And then do the same thing up and down. So we're gonna go up and down. So you push in enough so that you can move the skin over the bone. Good. And then from there, we're just going to work right at the temple, pressing in, doing some little circles. And this is a muscle. It's kind of round and flat that goes in a diagonal up from your temple to the skull. It can be the source of a lot of tension we carry, tension headaches. So you might even work up and back a little bit with your fingers. If that's tender for you, you know that you've been carrying some tension there. So you're just going to release it a little bit with the fingertips. And then we're going to work the brow. So what I want you to do is take your index and middle finger and your thumbs. So you're doing a pinching action, and you're going to grab the brow kind of along your brow bone, and you're just going to pinch, and you can pinch and do a little wiggling. Pinch and wiggle, pinch and wiggle. So a lot of us carry tension right in this area without even realizing it. So we're just going along the brow bone, and we're kind of doing an up and down pinch. The first one was kind of horizontal. Now this one's going to be vertical. So you're going to pinch, and now instead of wiggling side to side, wiggle up and down. Just pinch the skin, wiggle up and down. Good. And you don't have to spend, a terrible amount of time there. And then you're just going to pinch that little bit of skin right in between your brows. But if you just do a little bit of this, fairly often, it can be really helpful. Okay, so now we're going to take our fingers, or you can curl your fingers in and use your knuckles, and we're just going to massage the jaw. Make sure your teeth, upper and lower, are separated so your jaw is soft. As you do some little rotations here, this could be really tight on you. It might be tender. You might find one side is more tight than the other. Okay, and then you're just going to push in and loosely, gently open and close your jaw. All right, good. Okay, and then we're going to take our fingers at the center of the forehead and just glide the fingers down towards the ears. Just glide, and you're just very gentle pressure as you do this. And then you're going to go across the nose, under the cheeks, and over to the jaw. And then along the lips and down. And then we're going to go down the neck, out to the sides of the jaw and down the neck. Okay. So, and then I want you to just go right underneath your earlobes, push in with your two fingers, and slide down the neck towards the collarbones. And this is that area where the lymph flows to and from the head. It's also where your vagus nerve is. So if you're carrying a lot of tightness here, it can impede the flow of the lymph, and it can also kind of compress your vagus nerve, which is a nerve that we want to be stimulated to bring us into rest, digest, and repair. Okay. and then shake out your arms. Now we're going to work into a little bit of strengthening. Well, we're first going to do a little stretch. So we're going to take our right arm and reach it up and over so you're kind of on the side of the head. So you want to be up by the brow and by the cheekbone and with your fingers. So I'm by the brow with my ring, pinky finger, index, and middle finger are sort of at that temple cheekbone area. And then we're just going to tilt our head to the right, and you're going to push in. Remember how we were sliding the skin along the bone at the forehead? Same sort of principle here. So you're going to let your left shoulder drop down, chest is lifted, and then you're just going to push in towards the bone with the fingers and pull up and back at a diagonal. And we're going to take a few big sighs here. Good. And then make a little ooh with your lips. Ooh. 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 All right, and we're going to release that side. Take a sigh again. All right, same thing on the other side. So we're going to tilt the head to the left. Reach your left arm up and over. Pinky, ring finger are kind of at that outer part of the brow. Middle, index finger are sort of at the temple cheekbone area. Again, couldn't think of the word. Okay, so now we're just going to pull at that diagonal up and back. Shoulders are dropped, chest is lifted. Deep breaths, breathe in, sigh it out. And then a couple of oohs. Big inhale. One more. All right, and then slowly release. Take another sigh. I feel a lot calmer because we're also stretching that area that I was talking about, the vagus nerve. So we're doing a little bit of stimulating there. So you might find that just that little bit of that little stretch maybe brought you into a calmer state. Okay, now we're going to work on strengthening the muscles along your jaw at the same time, which can help kind of lift this area up when those muscles are toned. And we're also going to engage the muscles that lift the apples of your cheeks up. So the way it works, I'm going to look a little bit weird, but you're going to push your jaw forward. So it's like you're making your lower teeth come in front of your upper teeth. And then you're going to lift your lower lip over your upper lip. And then from there, you're going to lift the corners of your mouth up into like a little smile, like that. As you're bringing the lower jaw forward and the lip up, you're starting to feel that engagement right here. And then when you're lifting the corners of the mouth up, and you're going to lift up the apples of your cheeks by engaging there to strengthen that area. So we'll just give you a fuller look right there. At the same time, we're going to push the tongue into the roof of the mouth. So you don't want the tip of the tongue to touch your front teeth. Go behind the front teeth. And also make sure you're pressing the back of the tongue, not just the front of the tongue up, okay? All right, so here we go. Shoulders down, chest lifted. And now lower jaw goes forward, lower lip up, corners of the mouth up, a little lift in the cheeks, and then press your tongue into the roof of the mouth. Little lift of your chin. And we're going to bring the hands to the chest and gently draw down. And we'll just take a few deep breaths here. Relax your forehead. Good. And then relax. Woo! How did that feel? Could you feel that working? So let's release the jaw with 3 big wows. So open your mouth as big as you can. Wow. Wow. Okay, how are you doing? We can even massage right here. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is release the front of the neck. So there's some big muscles here that are kind of like a sheet that runs from the lower jaw down to the collarbone area. This area tends to get really tight from looking down at devices all the time or when you're in forward head position. So when that tightness is there, it brings a lot of tension into your neck and your shoulders, but it can also create that double chin kind of thing. So what we're going to do is bring hands to the chest again, and you're going to push in and slightly pull down. And then you're going to lift your chin up, tongue to the roof of the mouth. And when you push tongue to the roof of the mouth, you'll feel this area lift up. So we're toning that area. And then lower jaw forward, lift your chin. Gently pull down with your hands. Tongue to the roof of the mouth. Relax the tongue. Press it up. Release it. And again, press up. Release, relax your forehead. And again. And release. Good. Let's come down and roll the shoulders. Okay, so we're going to do that same thing, but this time we're going to turn the head to the side. So you'll be pushing in and down with the chest, turning your head, lifting the chin. Chin goes forward like an underbite, and then we'll press up into the roof of the mouth and release, up and release, okay? So press in, down with the chest. Turn your head, lift the chin, lower jaw forward, tongue to the roof of the mouth, press up, release, press up, release, and again, up, release, 2 more, up, release, and again, release. Okay, now lower jaw goes forward again, and then make a ooh with your lips. Ooh. Ooh. Breathe. 1 more. Ooh. Good. And relax. Oh, roll the shoulders. Boy, I can really tell things are working there. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Hands to the chest. Push down, in, and slightly down. Turn your head. Lift the chin. Lower jaw forward. Press the tongue up. Release. Relax your forehead. Press the tongue up. So we're just releasing the tongue. Press up. Release. Press up. Release. 2 more. Up. Release. And last one. Release. Now keep the lower jaw forward. And 3 oohs. Ooh. 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 Good. Relax. Come center. Let's do 3 more of those big wows. Wow. Wow. Last one. Wow. Roll the shoulders. And then drop your chin and just do a few little head rolls. And then bring chin back down to the middle, bring your chest up, and 1 more side. All right, that is it. Give it a try. Let me know how it felt for you. If any questions arose, you can leave them in the comments, as well as requests you might have for future videos. Don't forget to like this if it worked for you, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to be notified when I post new videos. Thanks. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.